Landing in another country sounds exciting until you see a long line of officers, serious faces, and signs that say passport control. And suddenly, you're thinking, what are they going to ask me? What if I say the wrong thing? Can they actually deny me entry? In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what happens at passport control, step by step, what to expect, what questions you'll be asked, and what not to say so you can go through confidently and without stress. Let's go.
Dream vacations start here.
So let's walk through the entire process together. Step 1 is to follow the signs. Once you get off the plane, you'll follow signs that will say either passport control, customs, immigration, or arrivals. Either way, they're all going to the same place. You won't have to worry about going the wrong way because there's only one way you can go, which is to passport control. Every other path to other parts of the airport will be blocked off until you clear customs and immigration. And if you're not sure, just follow the crowds as everyone from your flight will be going to the same place. Now be prepared to walk a little bit. For some reason, it's always like a 15 to 20 minute walk to get to border control. I don't know why. It's always been a mystery to me. I actually don't mind the walk. After sitting in a plane for 7 to 10 hours, walking for a little bit really feels good. Once you arrive at passport control, step 2 is to get in the right line. Now, for the most part, once you arrive at passport control, you're going to see this massive line. This is going to be all the people, not only from your flight, but from other arriving flights as well. So just know it could take a little while to get through it. If you're having to go through border control to catch a connecting flight, you're going to want to make sure you give yourself enough time to get through it. I would say 2 hours at minimum. A few months ago, I was arriving into Atlanta from an international flight, and I gave myself 2 hours to catch my connecting flight back home, and 2 hours was the perfect amount of time. It was enough time to comfortably get through passport control and get to my next flight. But anyway, as I was saying, once you reach passport control, you're going to see 2 different lines. One line will be just for citizens and residents, and the other line will be for visitors with foreign passports. Make sure you're in the correct line. You want to be in the line for visitors if you're visiting a different country, and the citizens line when you return back to your home country. Once you are in the correct line, step 3 is to have your documents ready. Before you even approach a customs officer, you want to have your passport out. Sometimes they'll want to see your boarding pass or proof of return travel because they want to see that you plan to leave the country. And then possibly a customs form depending on the country. Very few countries now still have you fill out a paper form. Most of the forms are digital now, and then some countries don't even require a form at all. Then the other item that you might need is a tourist visa or transit visa to be able to enter the country. Most of the time you apply for these ahead of time, and they are linked to your passport so that when it gets scanned, the customs officer can see the visa. The way you can find out if you need a visa is to do a web search, or if you're from the US, go to travel.state.gov, click international travel, and then type in the name of the country you'll be visiting, and it'll give you all the information you need to be able to enter that country, including any required visas. Once you have all your documents ready, step 4 is to approach the customs officer. When it's your turn, you'll walk up to them and hand them your passport. This part can feel intimidating, but don't overthink it. Just be calm, polite, and answer their questions. Here are the questions you can expect to be asked. Number 1, what is the purpose of your trip? The best answer is tourism or vacation. Or if you're visiting family and friends, just respond with that. Keep your answers short and clear. They don't need to hear your whole itinerary or why you're visiting your Aunt Sally. Number 2, how long are you staying? Be specific for this question. Don't say about a week, because then they'll ask you the exact date you're planning on leaving. Say 5 days or 8 days. Number 3, are there any other cities you plan to visit within the country? I was asked this question on my last international trip, which was a new one for me. Just answer honestly with this question. Just name the cities you know you're going to visit and then keep it at that. Or say, I plan to spend most of my time in this city, and if I have time, I may explore some other cities. Number 4, where are you staying? Hopefully you've arranged somewhere to stay at before you went to the country. Just say the name of the first hotel or Airbnb you're staying at, or say that you're staying with friends and family if that's the case. I'd also have the address or confirmation handy on your phone in case they ask to see it. Number 5, do you have a return ticket? And the answer yes is usually enough, but occasionally they may ask to see it. Question number 6, how much money do you have with you, or how will you support yourself during your stay? Simple answer, credit cards or credit cards, and I have X amount of cash on me. Again, your answer should be short and concise. Now, they won't necessarily ask you all these questions. Sometimes, depending on where you're from, they'll just look at your passport and send you through. Other times, it'll just be 1 or 2 questions and they'll send you through. If you're a tourist, your questions will most likely be, what are you here for? How long are you going to be here for? And where are you staying at? Okay, have a nice time. Unless your answers are giving them reason to ask you even more questions. So let's talk about what not to say. Number one, don't joke around. Don't say things like, I'm here to find a job or find my next wife or husband, or I just might stay here forever when you're not doing any of those things. Joking around will only cause problems for you and will lead to them asking even more questions. Number two, don't give vague or inconsistent answers. Avoid saying, I'm not sure where I'm staying at, or I don't know how long I'll be here. That's the wrong answer. That'll probably get you put into a private room to answer even more questions and potentially be denied entry into the country. Number three, don't volunteer extra information. If you're prone to oversharing because you're nervous or can't stand awkward silences, then just know that the more information you share, the more questions they will have for you. If you say, I'm here as a tourist, but I'm also meeting a friend while I'm here, then the officer might follow up with questions about where your friend lives, how long has this friend lived in the country, how long have you known this friend, and on and on. If the main purpose of your trip is tourism, keep it at that and share nothing more. Number four, don't be argumentative or defensive. In the UK, for example, you'll see a sign at passport control that says, do not harass the officers. If for some reason you think the officer is being rude to you, or you come up to them upset about your flight experience and you want to take it out on them, they're going to see you as hostile and either put you in a private room for a few hours until they decide they want to talk to you, or at some places like the UK, if you verbally assault an officer, you will go to jail. So keep your cool at all costs. Once you have answered the officer's questions to their satisfaction, in most cases, they will process you electronically, while in other countries, they will physically stamp your passport. They'll then hand your passport and any other documents you presented back to you, and then you're officially in the country. Passport control can feel intimidating at first, but once you go through it, you'll realize it's just a quick conversation to be sure they're not letting someone dangerous into their country. Just remember to stay calm. They're not trying to trick you. Keep your answers short and concise, and have your passport, hotel name, and return flight info ready to present. And if you're flying for the first time and want to feel even more prepared for your flight, check out my video on what to expect when going through airport security for the first time. And if you found this video helpful, I'd appreciate you giving the video a like so YouTube can send this out to more people who might find this video helpful as well. Until next time, safe travels.